Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. Get in here right now. I have something special I want to share with you tonight. I'm getting ready to go to the movies with my sons here, and I was playing the PlayStation with them. This is the PlayStation controller, and I thought about something. He said, "Who plays PlayStation?" Here we go. See, PlayStation here. And I thought about something here. And I thought to myself, Wes, you know what? Life is nothing but a video game. And I want you to think about when you were little, when you used to play those video games, right? Okay? And do you remember playing the video game and remember getting to board number 10, then the game freezing and you have to hit the reset button? Anybody did that? Or do you remember playing the game, you get far in the game, and you die? And you had to go back to square one. That's kind of how life is a bit. You know, I was playing with the boys here, and I was noticing when they was playing the game, they had to look at clues, they had to read different things, they had to discover where the enemy was, they had to do different type of methods to try to conquer the level. And guess what, guys? Life is the same way, okay? And I want you to think about this. See, some of you guys, when you're playing the game called life, you want to start on board 10. You know, I asked my son, I said, let me ask you a question, son. How many games have you played that when you started the game, they automatically put you on board number 10? How many games? And you know what he told me? He said, well, none, Wes. None. None, Dad, none, not at all. I mean, you have to start on level 1. Every game he has ever played, he had to start on board 1. And I'm thinking about people in life. You know, when you get into that new business, when you have that new opportunity, when you see someone that is exceeding in life, you're like, man, I want to be there. You want to start on level 10. But see, life is like a video game because it's this. See, even though when you're playing the video game and I make it to level 10 and I die, and that's just like in your business, right, in your life, when you have the hardships, when you have the struggles, when you have things that are not going well in your life, you know, when you feel that you want to quit and everything just fails, and the only reason you don't want to start again because you say, oh, it's too much work. When I put my all into it, I can't go back to square one. But I thought about it for a second because I asked him again. I said, let me ask you a question, son. Why is it when you lose that video game and you made it to level 10, what moves you to play again? Let me say that one more time. I asked him this question. I said, you have worked. Because I see them, they'll play the game for hours, right? They'll play it for hours and hours and hours. I said, what moves you, what makes you want to keep playing this game again when you spent 3, 4, 5 hours getting to level 10? What did you say?
I said because everyone wants to succeed better.
My son's over there. He says because everybody wants to succeed. He said that he wants to succeed. He said everybody wants to be on top. And he's just playing a video game. So he wasn't focusing on, oh man, I put all this work, all these hours into it. Now I got to go back to square one. He didn't see it like that. Check this out. You know what he told me? He said, well, check this out, Dad. You know, even though I had to reset and go back to level 1, but now since it took me 5 days to get to level 10, now that I got some skills, now I've developed some techniques, it's going to take me 2 days to get there. Come on, let me say it again. Hold on. Guys, does this make sense? If this makes sense, hit the like button right now. What he said was this. I mean, he enlightened me. I was like, wow, you blew my mind, Devontae. He says this. He says, well, yes, I understand it took me 5 days to get to level 10. It was hard. It was a struggle. I had to figure out. But even though I failed, even though the business failed, the marriage failed, The friendship failed. In life, it failed. I have developed skill. So now, when I have to start all over, when I hit the reset button, I'll get there sooner. It won't take me 5 days. Because see, when I play the game again, I know where the enemy's at. I know where the clues are. I know where to go. I know where the strategy. I know exactly what's going to be in front of me. It's the same thing in business, guys. It's the same thing in your life. See, sometimes we have to reset. But see, resetting in life is not a negative thing. Because now when you reapproach, you know who to talk to. You know who to stay away from. You know who your friends are. You know who the enemies are. You know what are the good business ideas. You know what things to put your money into and some things not to put your money into. He blew my mind. Life is nothing but a video game. Everybody that's watching me, I'm pretty sure you have played a video game one time in your life. And every time you played that video game, guess what? You started from level 1, because guess what? Everybody starts there. I started there. Do you think I created this amazing, successful life without starting on level 1? I was there with you. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I had everybody telling me, you should do this. You should read this. You should go here. You should focus on this. But we all have something in common. What? We all start on level 1. But some of you guys, you playing the game, and you get to level 5, and it gets too hard. Oh, this is too hard. I don't know what to do. What to do? What decision to make? And you say, you know what? I quit. You throw the controller down, and you quit. And you give up. Why? Because it got too hard. See, that's what I like about a video game. See, what I've learned about a video game, because I've been playing it for the last couple of days, that each level gets more difficult. But it seems like when you start playing a video game, you want each level to get easier. You want it to be more comfortable. It's the same thing when you're going through life. Do you understand when you're striving to be a better version of you? Each level, it's going to be new challenges. You're going to have new struggles. You're going to have conflict. It doesn't get easier. And I know some of you guys say, well, I want it to be easier. No, you don't. You don't want it to be easier. Let me tell you why. Because anything that is easy gets boring. Does that make sense? Let me say that one more time. Anything that gets easy, like, you remember we used to play Nintendo? I know I'm kind of old, right? Mario Brothers, right? I played that game. I beat that game. If I was playing the same game over again, it is boring because I've already been there. I've already beat that. See, me, I remember when I made my first sale online. And I remember how it felt when I did make that first sale. And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm reading, I'm marketing, I'm making videos over and over again, getting no views. And one day, somebody watched the video. Then one day, somebody bought my product. You don't want it easy. I know you think you do. I know you think you want a secret to success. I know you think you want the 10 strategies to be a millionaire, but you don't. Anything that you accomplish in life, whether it's a video game, whether it's life, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your money or your health, it gets boring when you've figured it out. Everybody that's watching me right now, you have figured out something before was confusing you. Before you couldn't figure out how to do it. You didn't know how you was going to get over that conflict, over that challenge, and you did it. And now you say, oh man, it's easy. You know what I was worried about? Everybody been there. Come on, guys, I've been there. You know when you worry about something so much and you don't know what you're going to do, you don't know how you're going to get out of the situation. And guess what? You're out of the situation. You figured it out. You got some skill. You persevered. And it worked. Which means if you approach that same task again, it's easier. Life is like a video game, my friends. Everybody starts on level 1. Everybody starts on level 1. Everybody have to play the game the same. Every level that you achieve, it gets more difficult. It gets harder. You know what it does for children? You know, one thing I watch kids when they're playing these games, and I watch them and I look at them when they lose. I take notice when they fail, right? When the game says game over. I watch them and I pay attention to their emotions. And you know what? They think nothing of it. They're like, oh man, bam, reset, they're back in again. But you guys are grown adults. You're in your 30s and 40s and 50s. And just because you spent 5 years doing something, and if you have to reset the button, if you lose, if that business ideal doesn't work out, you beat yourself up. You get down. You get depressed. You get defeated. And I'm thinking to myself, whatever happened to that little kid that was playing that game years ago, when even though they were failing over and over and over again, it was losing the game, but they continued to play. What happened to you? I'm talking to you. What happened to you? You used to persevere. You used to keep going. You used to hit the reset button, play again. Game over, play again. Game over, play again. Game over, play again. But you play one time. Right? You play one time to try to make millions of dollars, try to fix your body, try to fix your life, try to fix your marriage, and you give up. Oh, I'm not doing that no more. I want you to write this down. I want you to write this down. Everybody is looking at the summit, but they forgot about the mountain. Everybody is looking at the summit. The summit is the top, it's the very peak of a mountain. And everybody is focusing on the summit. You know, when they go to the mountain. See, when I went to Egypt last year, Cairo, and I'm looking at this beautiful pyramid. Everybody's looking up. But no one is looking at the journey that it takes to get to the peak of the mountain. All of you, you're looking at everybody's success. You're looking at their cars. You're looking at their homes. You're looking at their lifestyle. You're looking at their jewelry. You're looking at the TV. And you see all these people. They're rich. They're wealthy. You see people driving the cars of your dreams. And you're looking at the summit. But you forgot about the mountain. Everybody has to climb. Michael Jordan had to climb. Kobe Bryant had to climb. Oprah Winfrey had to climb. T.D. Jakes had to climb. Tom Cruise had to climb. Obama had to climb. Everybody that is at the peak of the mountain had to climb it. See, you know what you're trying to do? You're trying to get a rappel, trying to get a, well, let me find a way to get up that mountain quickly. Right? So you're trying to get some tools. You're trying to get a grapple. You're throwing it up there, trying to climb it up the rope. Right? You're trying to build an elevator to get to the... You're trying to figure out, how can I get up the mountain fast enough? And I'm telling you from my heart that you have to climb like everybody else. You have to use your body. You have to use your strength. You have to use your emotional intelligence and climb the mountain. Why? Because once you get there, you will be able to handle the feelings, the emotions, and the things that will be thrown at you once you reach the top. It's important to climb the mountains. You have to build the strength, the muscle. When you're climbing, you're using your arms, using your legs, because you need to be ready. So once you hit the top of that mountain, when people try to down talk you, when people try to tell you that you're no good, when people try to tell you that you're boastful, when people try to tell you that you have changed, when people try to be negative towards you and nasty towards you, you will stand tall and impervious to anything that is negative. See, the thing is, when you're at the top of the mountain, you're in the limelight. Everybody sees what you do. everybody sees what you do. If I gave you guys right now $1 million, you wouldn't know what to do with it. You wouldn't. I know some of you, oh, I know what to do. No, you wouldn't. Because as soon as somebody asks you for money, they begging you, oh, come on, give me some money, please. I need that. I know you got it. How are you going to deal with that? When people try to make you feel guilty for being successful, how are you going to deal with that? When you're driving in your car and everybody's looking at you, taking pictures, oh, I love your car. Like, how are you going to feel? Some of you guys are going to be like, oh, man, this is weird. Because you're not ready. I'm telling you what I know. Life is not it's like a video game. Sometimes you have to reset the button. Everybody starts on level 1. You have to start on level 1. And just because you have to reset, even though you have tried it 10 times, you have tried that business ideal 10 times, you have been married 10 times, you have tried to work out 10 times. And just because you have to hit the reset button doesn't mean that you're a failure. Just because you have to take a step back and reevaluate some things that you have done doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't mean that you're defeated. It doesn't mean that you're nothing. It is building you. It is getting you ready. Do you understand that everything that you're doing right now, we're all playing the game of life. Some of you guys are playing the game of life to be very successful in life. And I believe that you will. But you understand that right now, the game that you're playing is equipping you to be stronger, not to be weaker. Even though it feels that you're getting weaker, even though you're deprived, maybe you're emotionally deprived, maybe you just feel defeated, maybe you feel emotionally drained, but it's making you stronger. It's making you stronger. It's making you stronger because guess what? The next thing or the next challenge that comes before you, you'll be able to tackle it. You will be able to win. I know people right now, today, they're scared to hit the reset button. Some people don't even want to play the game because they're, oh, I'm not playing that game. It's too hard. Guess what? I'm not even talking to you guys. If you think that it's too hard, that you're not going to even try, this video is not for you. Go back to your 9-to-5 job. Go back to your average life. Love you. Some of you guys are playing the game and you're stuck on the level right now. Who's stuck right now? Come on. Come on, guys. I know you're stuck on the level. Sometimes you can get stuck on the level, right? Right, Devontae? You get stuck. And you got to play it over and over again. Level 3 again. Level 3 again. And you're playing it. And you're playing it. And you're tired. And you're frustrated. And you want to know, when am I going to have a breakthrough? And some of you guys, man, you're on level 10, level 15. You got far. Right? You're like, oh, I can feel it. I can see it. Then when you get to the boss, you know when you get to the boss in the game, right? That big boss, right? It's the last boss. You playing it. You got some skills, right? You hooking them, right? You shooting them, whatever, right? You do what you got to do, and you lose. You lose. I know some of you guys are there right now. When you thought that everything was working out perfectly, you said, man, I'm in the zone right now. Everything is perfect right now. And then you lose. And then you got to start over again. And see, check this out. How you feel at that moment is going to determine whether you will be the successful person that you're destined to be, or the average person, or the normal person, or the regular person that you are today. That's the difference, in my opinion, from people that are creating their dreams and the people that are helping people create their dreams. And see, the guy that's playing the game and he's stuck on that level 3, I'm talking to you right now. You stuck on that board, right? You want to see that breakthrough. What I'm going to tell you is keep playing. Just keep going. Shit, at least you're not on level 1. At least you're on level 3. Good God Almighty. Some of you guys right now, you're feeling bad because you're not making $1,000 a day in your business, or $200 a day in your business. Or maybe you're not selling that much. But remember when you were selling nothing? You remember when no one was viewing your videos? You remember when no one was actually trying to buy stuff or buy product from you? You remember that? You remember when you didn't even have a DBA? Do you remember when you didn't even have a business account? You forgot. Thank God for level 3 and understand that you will beat it. But you got to keep playing. That's why it's so important to be grateful in life. Because even me at this level right now, my goal is to make $1 million a month, right? I've been stuck. I'm like, man, I got to, get over there. You might think that's silly. You might, what's $1 million a month? Jesus Christ. I mean, if I was making what you was making, I'd be okay. But you have to understand, anything in life that you accomplish, it's going to be your normal. Some of you guys are making $5,000 a month, whatever you're doing. It don't matter if it's your job. It doesn't matter if it's in your business. But if you've been making $5,000 a month for the last 2-3 years, that is boring. You want something different. Some of you guys are making $10,000 a month, $50,000, $100,000 a month. Anything that you do, that you accomplish in life, and if you keep doing the same thing month after month, and it gets boring, your mind instinctively wants to progress. Guys, I want to close this video here. Remember, life is nothing but a video game. Sometimes you got to reset. Sometimes you're going to get stuck on level 3. And sometimes you're going to make it to the last level where you can feel that you're about to win and you don't. But understand this, and I'm going to let you go. You're looking at the summit, but don't forget about the mountain. I know you're looking at people's lives and you just see them just flying away, right? They're just enjoying their life. They're living a dream. They figured it out. But you need to bring your head down and look at that first step that you must take towards getting to the summit. And my friends, if you never take the first step, you'll never be able to stand tall on the summit. You'll only be that person that'll be looking, watching, admiring, being a fan, fawning. Oh my God, you're amazing. You'll always be that person. But when you first take a step and say, it's time for me to climb, I want you to climb. Hey guys, much love. Hey, Devontae, you got something to say? Come on, baby. This was inspired for my sons here. One is right there. One is right there. They camera shot, obviously, today. Hey, much love. This is Wesley, $1 Million Version. It is time for you to play the game and win. Later.